In the circle below, find angles AOD, BCD, DBO. So we are looking for three angles in this circle geometry question. Now, the first angle that we have to look for is AOD. So let's follow it now. AOD. Now, if you look at it, the line OD is not on the diagram. So we need to trace it out so that it will be easier for us to look at and analyze. So let me trace this line OD so that the angle will be easy for us to understand. So now I have the line OD traced down to point D. Now the next thing I want us to look at is the fact that, don't forget, we are looking for angle AOD. That is this angle here. Now if you look at this point A and D, I have two lines. From A, I have a line moving to the center O of the circle. From D, I have another line moving to the center D. And together, the two lines form this angle. Hope you are seeing that. From A, I have this line to the center, and from D, I have this line to the center. Together, the two lines form this angle here, which is angle AOD. Now, using the same point A and D, I have another two lines, this time moving to the circumference of the circle. From A, I have a line to this circumference here at B. From D, I have another line moving to the circumference at D. And these two lines form angle 40 degrees. Coming from A and D, these two lines form angle 40 degrees. So in a case like this, where you have lines coming from the same point, and two of the lines to the center of the circle to form an angle, and then another two from the same point A and D to the circumference to form an angle. The theorem that should come to mind there is that angle at the center is twice that at the circumference. Don't forget that important circle theorem. Angle at the center is twice that at the circumference. So the angle A now, question A says we should find the angle AOD, which is this angle at the center, is twice the angle at the circumference. That is 2 times 40. Twice angle at the circumference. And that will give us angle AOD as 80 degrees. So we have the value for angle AOD. And that settles that. Now let's move on to question B, where we are asked to find angle BCD. BCD. Now if you look again, the line BC is not drawn on the diagram. So I'll also sketch it out so that we can see how to use it correctly. So let me add the line BC to the diagram. So I have this line so that it will be easier for us to understand. Now, don't forget we are looking for the angle BCD. That is BCD. That is the whole of this angle here. Now, what I want us to look at first of all is this diameter line AOC, or the straight line AC. Now, it is passing through the center of the circle, meaning that it is a diameter line. So anytime you see a diameter line in a circle geometry question, what you just need to look at or watch out for is the triangle that diameter line forms in the circle. So I'm looking at triangle ABC now. That is the triangle that the diameter line forms. It might be more than one triangle, but just pick one triangle at a time that you need to apply. So if you look at the triangle now, this triangle ABC, you check out the angle that is opposite the diameter line. The angle that is opposite the diameter line. So the angle opposite this diameter line in this triangle ABC is totally this angle here. The whole of this angle. So that is the angle that is opposite the diameter line. Opposite, it means facing the diameter line. So this is diameter line, and this is that angle that is facing it, opposite the line. So The theorem to apply there is that angle in a semicircle is right angle. So any angle that is opposite the diameter line in a triangle inside the circle, provided that that opposite angle is at the circumference, that angle is 90 degrees. So the whole of this angle is 90 degrees. So if the whole of this angle is 90 degrees, then we can find this angle here. You agree with me that a portion of the angle of the 90 is already 40. So this remaining portion of the angle will be 90 minus 40 to give us 50 degrees. So this angle is 50 degrees. Now that we have that angle, let's look at the point C and D. Can you see the point C and D? I have a line moving to B at the circumference. That is a line from point C going to B. I have a line from point D going to B. Together, the two lines form this 50 degrees. Hope you can see that. A line from C to B, and then this line from D to B. The two lines are forming this 50 degrees that I just obtained now. The two lines form this 50 degrees. Now, in the same way, from the same point C and D, I have another two lines going to another part of the circumference. You can see it from C, I have a line going to point A, and from D, I have another line going to point A. And the two lines together now form this angle. So a situation where lines are coming from the same point and they form an angle at one point on the circumference, and then from the same point again, they form another angle. That is using another two lines. They form another angle at another part of the circumference. The theorem that should come to mind there is that angles in the same segment are equal. Angles in the same segment are equal. So if this is 50 degrees, that means this angle will also be 50 degrees because angles in the same segment are equal. Then now, I have the whole of this angle as what? 52 plus 50 will give me the whole of this angle as 102 degrees. That's 52 plus 50 will give me 102 degrees. Then let's not forget that this triangle, this shape ABCD is a four-sided shape that is a cyclic quadrilateral. Why is it a cyclic quadrilateral? Because all the angles or all the edges are on the circumference of the circle. So that type of quadrilateral is called a cyclic quadrilateral. And the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary, meaning that the opposite angles add up to 180 degrees. So angle BCD, which is this opposite angle that we're looking for, so I call it angle BCD that we're looking for, plus the whole of this opposite angle to the BCD, that is 102. The whole of that angle, the whole of this angle is 102. You can see it here. And that will be equal to what? 180 degrees. Why? Because opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Supplementary means they add up to give 180. So from there, angle BCD is equal to 180 minus 102. When this 102 comes to this side, it becomes minus. And that will give us 78 degrees as the value of angle BCD. And that is question B settled. Finally, let's move on to question C. If you look at question C, I have DBO as the angle that we're looking for. DBO. Now, if you also look at it again, the line BO is not sketched here. So let me sketch it for easier understanding. So let me draw it bold this time because of what we already have at that point. So now we are looking for angle DBO. DBO. That is this angle now. This is the angle that we're looking for. Angle DBO. So this is the angle that we're looking for. Now, if you look at this diagram properly, ABO is an isosceles triangle. Why? Because this OA is a radius of the circle, and then BO is also radius of the circle. So these two lines are equal. BO is equal to AO. The two lines are equal. So that means this triangle is an isosceles triangle. And don't forget that in an isosceles triangle, the base angles are what? They are equal. So this is the base angle 52 is one of the base angle. So it should also be equal to the whole of this angle 52. So the whole of this angle should also be 52 because this is a base angle 52. So this base angle should also be 52. But if you check it properly, one portion of the base angle is already 40 that we know from the beginning. So one portion of it is 40. So we are simply going to say DBO, that is this angle now, DBO plus 40 is equal to the total base angle, which should be 52, because this 52, this total base angle should be 52. But don't forget, the 52 is the DBO and the 40 together. So the DBO and the 40 together give us that whole base angle as 52. So from there, DBO is equal to 52 minus 40 degrees. And that will give us 12 degrees. So DBO is equal to 12 degrees as the final answer. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and join for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.